Hey guys, Max here, and I'm very sorry for not really posting much recently. I mean, my the Mac I use for editing videos has been in for repair. College has been hectic, so I've not really been making much. We have made videos, it's just up to Alex and Luke right now to edit it and stuff because I've not been able to record really. But the point of this is, right now we're coming up to exams time in terms of academic years, and everyone doing A-levels will now most likely be stressing over their exams coming up, thinking that they're not going to pass, they're not going to either get into uni or they're not going to go to A2 depending on how old you are, or GCSEs or SATs or whatever qualification you're aiming for. I just want to say, I want to remind everyone out there who may or may not be overly stressed about exams right now. These exams, while they do determine if you continue on to the next year, they do not determine your self-worth. They do not tell you if you are a success or a failure. Because you fail an exam does not mean that you are awful at life, does not mean that you have no purpose in life, as a lot of people may think, because they think that if they don't do well in an exam, then there's no hope for them. And they think that I'm going to have to resit, I will have to make new friends, all my friends will go off to uni, I'm not going to fit in well, I'm just going to be so embarrassed I may as well just drop out, stuff like that. And frankly, it's understandable. I sympathise heavily with you because that was my plan at one point. But obviously the exams do matter, and you need to revise as much as possible. So I definitely recommend not choosing going out over revising for exams. I'm lucky enough to be in a vocational course, which means that I don't have any exams at all. It's all purely coursework, which is a very big relief for me because the last 7 years of education for me have purely been exams, and it's really nice just to relax. It's not really relaxing, it's still stressful, but you know, it's still, I don't know the word for it, it's weird. I still have a purpose, I still have something to strive towards, so I'm not just chilled out, I'm still working. But a lot of people are doing their exams, a lot of people are thinking, oh, I've got 2 weeks till mine, and I'm not going to be good enough if not revised. Well, resits do exist. You can resit an exam. If not, you can resit a year. And I know that seems very daunting and terrifying, because God knows I didn't want to do it, but I did. And frankly, I don't know what I would have done if I hadn't. I don't know where in life I would have been, and I'm so glad that I did. Because I reset my year, well, I didn't reset the year, I just went back a year and started a new course. But because of that, I'm starting at a brand new college with brand new friends, just new people doing a course that I love. If you fail an exam and you don't get to do what you wanted for the next year, it's not the end of the world. I'm not saying don't work and don't treat it as unimportant. It is very important and you need to focus all your time on it. But don't get yourself too worked up about it, because it's just an exam. And you may be, I know some people who are 1 mark off of a passing grade, like 1 mark, and it kind of devastates them. It's like, they're saying that because you didn't do 1% better, you're not worthy enough to be doing what you enjoy doing. Because of that, you should probably find something else to do, find a different course, find a different lifestyle, and rethink your entire life. How wrong that is. I can't believe the education system actually encourages this. I can't stress this enough. Because of one failure, it's not even a failure. It's, you've not done anything wrong. I can't tell you how much I messed up my GCSEs, how much I messed up my A-levels the first time around. Screwed them up. But now, I'm doing the BTEC at a college that I never imagined being at, doing a course I didn't know existed, and doing really well at it, with some great friends, great people, great teachers, and I can't wait to go to college. I love going to college. My point is that failure isn't the end, in case you do. I'm not saying you will, I'm not trying to be negative here, I'm trying to actually be positive and optimistic. most of you, the vast majority of you, you know, like 20 of you, because only like 30 people watch videos, will pass their exams to a high standard. A very low minority of you will fail, but just do it again. Have another go. Have another year. It's 1 year out of your life, and if anything, it might be the best year of your life. People think that, like, they've grown up with people. I grew up with people at MGS. I say I grew up with them. I went to school with them for 5 years. I know a few people in the year above, and I knew a few people in the year below, but most people I knew were in my year. And I was scared of having to resit a year, because then I'd have to get to know new people, and all the people I already knew would make fun of me for being in the year below. Oh, excuse me. And that idea didn't appeal to me. So in the end, instead of resitting or anything like that, I just went to a different school. Oldham. Again, these people grew up with each other since probably kindergarten, I think that's what they called it. It's the stage before primary school, in case you didn't know. Most of them have grown up since then. If not, it was primary school, oh, it was a prep, that's what it was. So it was primary school, and a high school, then college. So they'd all known each other. At this point, I've only known them for almost 2 years. And at the time, I'd known them for a few months, up to a year. I was the outcast. And by the end of the year, when I failed my exams, I got 2 E's and 2 U's. And the suggestion of resitting the year was proposed to me, and I hated that because I'd only just gotten to know these people. I didn't really like the idea of getting to know a new set of people, again, who have all grown up together, because I was struggling massively already. And so we found another college, Ashton. Yes, I'm now with people, most of them are a year younger than me. Some of them are actually my age, which is surprising, because I genuinely thought that I would be the only one who's in the year above, but no, it's not a bad thing to start again. Sometimes it's the best thing you can do. I'm trying to convince you there's nothing to be afraid of in case you mess up this time around. I mean, it's not like your entire university career, assuming you want to go to university, it's not like your entire university career is depending on this. It's if you resit your exams and do them again, and then go on to like apply to universities, universities will see that you didn't do so well the first year, got your act together the second year, and did much better, and then that will actually be more appealing to them, because they'll see that you then gained dedication, concentration, and enthusiasm. It will make you a worthier candidate for uni, if anything. It won't worsen your chances at all. If anything, it will make it better. I'm not saying that everyone should now intentionally fail so they can have a second go at first year, but that's nothing to be ashamed of. And if you want to go straight into a job instead of going to uni, well then, college really isn't a factor then, is it? I mean, you got your A-level, sure, but just redo them. It's just 1 extra year until you get to that job stage. And it's 1 year. It really doesn't go by that long. It's really not a long time at all. I feel like only a few months have passed since I started at Ashton, and we're almost at the end of the year now, and I'm genuinely surprised. It's weird. There is nothing to be afraid of in case you fail. And a lot of you are thinking that because you'll be revising, you'll be sat at your desk and you'll be reading through your textbooks and your notes and all your little flashcards or whatever, and you'll just be thinking, oh, I don't know any of this, I'm freaking out, I've got my exam tomorrow, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm so screwed. Maybe you are, for that exam, not for life. You've got to take it easy, not too easy obviously, but not too hard. You can't be too stressed about it, because if you're too relaxed, then you're not going to do well. If you're too stressed, you're going to overthink, you're going to become tired, exhausted, drained, and you're not going to work to your full capacity. You've got to find some kind of middle ground where you're working to the best of your ability, but you're also finding time to rest, because rest is very important. But the main thing to remember is, and I can't stress this enough, it's not the end if you fail. It's not. Just give it another crack. Just try again. There's no harm in it. I don't understand what harm there is in having another go at something you didn't do so well the first time. I mean, if you think about it, like that can be applied to, it's like relationships. Go out with someone, doesn't work out. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't go out with someone ever again because I wasn't good at the first one, so I'll never be good at another one. I'll never find someone. Yes, a lot of people think that as well. It's very similar, uncannily actually. That was a very strange metaphor actually. But actually it's a good metaphor because I can then say the second person you go out with will not be the same as the first one. You'll have a completely different experience if you give it another go. Completely different. You'll do better because you'll learn from your mistakes. You'll get better results, you'll feel better, and you'll just be happier. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Hope this has helped. I'll talk to you later. Bye!